I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Oh no. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Oh no. All around in my hometown, they're trying to track me down, yeah. Say they want to bring me in guilty for the killing of a deputy, for the life of a deputy, yeah. I say, I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot no deputy. Oh no, no. I shot the sheriff, and they say it is a capital offense. Sheriff John Brown always hated me for what I do not know, yeah. Every time I plant a seed, he said kill it before it grows. He said kill it before it grows, yeah. I say, hey, what's up YouTubers, Lee John Blackmore here at Super Easy Guitar. So this week we're doing I Shot the Sheriff. I'm going to show you two different versions of this. So I'm kind of playing a little bit of the Clapton version, a little bit of the Bob Marley version, but I'll show you something a bit easier to play as well. Let's zoom in and get straight into it. So first of all, I'm going to show you the version I just played in the intro, and if you skip to the end, if you're not so good at bar chords, I'm going to show you a capo version, okay? So get your capo and skip to the end, okay? It still has one bar chord in it, but it's much easier, okay? So now on to the version I was doing. Like I said, it's not exactly what Bob Marley's doing, it's not exactly what Clapton's doing, but it's the song, okay? It's going to sound cool. Let's start off with this. That's just my way of doing it, okay? It's pretty cool. Now it's a little bit like a minor pentatonic, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with our first finger on the D string, and we're going to hammer down. That means hammering on, pluck, leave the finger down, and hammer on from the 3rd fret to the 5th. And then I'm playing 3rd again, okay? So I'm going 3 to 5, back to 3, and then we're playing 5 on the A string, which is the 5th string. Then we're going down to the 3rd fret on the A string. 3, 5, back to 3, 5, 3 on the A string. Now we're going 1, hammer on to 3 on the A string, and playing the open D string. All together. Nice and easy at the end, it's just 1, hammer on to 3, 1 again, 3. Let me do the whole thing slowly. Or instead of that hammer on there, that's just kind of a quick hammer, and you can just go 3, 1, 3 on the bottom E string. So you can kind of put your own feel onto it as well. It's still going to sound pretty cool. So that's a nice way to start, or you can just go straight into the chorus. So I'm just doing a G minor bar chord there, and the rhythm we'll get into in a second. Let me just show you the chords. So it's G, so 3rd fret on the bottom E string, make an E minor form. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could kind of count it like that, however you find easier. I just like to play along with a song and just, you know, sing along. Often I write the lyrics down and stuff like that. I'm a bit old school. So G minor, C minor, which is the root on the A string. Play an A minor shape. Don't play the bottom E, and then back to G minor. Okay? So that's all we got there. Now I play something slightly different in the verses. Sounds nice, huh? So I've got an D sharp major 7 to a D minor 7 back to a G minor. You could call that E flat major 7, D minor 7, G minor. Okay? So there you go. So it's 2 on the G, okay? The last time, sometimes I do it, I don't always do it. I'm not sure if I did it in the intro actually. I'm just playing a D sharp, we'll call it D sharp major, and then D minor, and G minor. So you can do that, or you can stick with what you were doing in the normal verses, okay? So the only time I change, for the life of a deputy. See, there's not much in it really. If you hear the major 7, and here's the normal major, and then minor, but then I was doing the minor 7 earlier. Very subtle differences. Okay, so let's have a look at the rhythm in the chorus, because then obviously it plays that riff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and. So the rhythm, you don't have to stick to what I'm doing, you know, I'm just feeling it through, I'm just guessing it through really. So you can see what I'm doing there, I'm hitting the bottom E string, hitting the bottom E, down, up, stop. You see I'm muting the strings. Pluck, down, up, stop, down. But after I've done that last down, I'm muting again. Okay, now you don't have to physically move your hand, I'm just touching the strings down. Okay, so it's just unmuted, muted. That's all you do. You don't have to do anything radical, you don't have to hit the guitar. Okay, so pluck, down, up, mute, down. And then just shorten, make it staccato at the end. Pluck, down, up, pause, down. 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 That's a lot to say. So that'll give you the feel. If you're not 100% sure about this, stay on one chord and just practice the rhythm, you know. If you're finding the bar too hard to practice on, do like an E minor. You know, or you can put a capo on there if your hand's getting tired and playing E minor there. Remember, it's reggae, it's offbeat, everything's on the offbeat, if that makes sense. It's on the off, it's in between. I shot the sheriff. So when I'm singing and playing, I'm just kind of doing this strum down where a strum up should be, if that makes sense. So I'm going pluck, down, 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 pluck, down, 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 pluck, down, 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 down. And I'm putting little mutes in there, you can kind of hear it. So to break it down simply so you can sing and play it, you can do something like that, right? So pluck, down, 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 down. Now I'm doing something a little bit different here. I'm not muting it. I'm just taking the pressure out here. Now, this is the pressure on. And watch me take the pressure off. And you see it stop. So pressure on, off. And I'm just relaxing. I'm going squeeze and I'm relaxing. So I'm pluck, strum, release. Pluck, strum, release. And every time I want that downstroke, I'm going squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So the same time I'm plucking like that, I'm doing these little plucks, I'm squeezing the hand. Watch. Sorry, that's a major, I want it minor. So that's the basics of it, okay? And then you can go back to what I was doing originally. So I'm kind of combining the both. It takes a while, guys, to get this feel, but you'll get it, okay? And I'm doing the same rhythm for the verses. So watch slowly, okay? Change it to major. Sorry. I should mention that actually, sometimes if you're going to play a D sharp major like that, now and again if you're not careful, you could hit that top E. You don't want to hit that top E. You see, you just catch it. So a lot of people do this. They'd like play that A shape there with 3 fingers, which I should do. It'd probably sound better. Okay, and then I actually played a G minor 7 at the end. Sounds rather nice, right? So you just pull away the pinky. So the easier version with the capo. So we're going to play in the same key, means we can play along with the original song. Put the capo on the 3rd fret. This time the chords change. E minor. Rhythm the same. A minor. E minor. Now you could go away and go. You could still do the D sharp minor 7 and the D minor 7 if you want, and the E minor, or you could just keep it simple. So the chords would be, let's call it E minor, A minor, shoot the deputy. So when it comes into the verses, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start on the A minor and then play the A minor shape, I know, because we got the capo on. Then I'm going to bar down on the 5th fret and play the minor, which is effectively a D minor, okay? Or if you want to talk in keys, it would be B minor, all right? So, but whatever. So it would go like this, okay? All around in my hometown, they're trying to track me down. So I'm using different chords for the verses. An A minor shape, because we got the capo, it's C minor. Then the only bar chord you have to do is D minor, so you just put the first finger, and it's easy, trust me, once you get your fingers around it and have a bit of practice. First finger on the 5th fret, play an A minor shape, and then back to E minor. Alternatively, if you cannot get the bar chord, do this. You have to be very careful with the picking this side though, okay? So you do an A minor. Now you have to be really gentle that you only hit the strings. The A minor's fine, slide it up 2 and hit the D, the G and the B string, and that'll be fine. Now, you're wondering, how do you do that? Brum, bum, bum. Even easier, right? So, because we got the capo on the 3rd, 5, 0 on the D string, 5, 0, 5 on the A string, 0, and that's, what's that, 6 on the bottom E string, O on the A, 5, 0, 6, O on the bottom E. Go to the next string. And then the last bit. Finish it off with an E minor chord. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this week's lesson. Please don't forget, hit that subscribe button if you'd like to receive my weekly updates. You can find some merchandise I've got for sale below. You can find a playlist to Spotify, and you'll find virtually all the tracks I've done lessons for. So check that out as well. You can find me on Instagram if you'd like to send me a request or a message. I'll do my very best to get back to you. And I've also set up a PayPal donation button on my website, guys. Any loose change you have would be massively appreciated, as I don't get paid for these cover songs. Thanks again for your support. Super appreciate it. Love the messages you guys send me. I'll see you again the same time next week.